my name is Shirin, and I am the president of the UAE IB Club at TIS. First thing I wanted to say that this was a great opportunity for us to um, explore more than whatever happens at our school, and we are proud to be the first um, BWB club at UAE, and this happened at our school. This is a great honor for us. And I just wanted to start by showing you guys how we introduced BWB to our school. Well, it was introduced to us by our club moderator, and we went into the forum, and then we gained really great experiences, and then we decided to, I was nominated for the this whole thing that I can open a club. So we made this different types of posters, and our membership coordinators tried to make it more attract, so people would get attracted to it using more colors. And people message them asking like, what is this and stuff like that. And so we made three other posters, which is on the wall. We have like a wall dedicated to BWB at our school, which we explain about the clubs and basically what is Buddies Without Borders. And we explain to them, like we show them who are the main members and how they can contact us if they want to join. And many people have, I guess, messaged our membership coordinators, but they've been struggling to um, I guess, fill the forum, and they've been helping them to fill it out. And we've had many new members. Our main SDG is good health and well-being. We chose this because we've been through this pandemic for 3 years, I guess, and 2 years of these 3 years we have been doing online schooling. So I felt like this just sudden shift from face to face to online, and then again back to face was a bit too much for the students and also for the teachers, because everything was new. They didn't know how to work with everything, and this kind of like stressed them out a lot, because they had to change it so suddenly, everything. And also good health, because of this virus. We felt like we can do a lot for this SCG, for our community. Our first local action happened. We did it for the 10th graders, and I guess also some of the ninth graders were also present. But this was a project about the attributes of IB, but also we didn't just introduce it to them. We showed them how each student reaches to, or like maintains that attribute, right? So because everyone is different, every person has a different perspective, everyone has a different lifestyle, each of the IB students that are present in our club and also outside our club, we put together different ways of how they maintain, for example, the balance in their lives. And we try to give them some tips and also explain our experiences to them, so that they can be more prepared when they get to IB, so they can have a vision of what they are supposed to expect of the last 2 years of their high school. um, the next thing, I had an interview with Japan, which went really well. Uh, Reina, she was amazing. We talked. After we asked each other questions for the interview, we kind of talked about like how her club was going and how my club was going. I wasn't, at that time it was really new, our club, but she explained about some projects that didn't go as she anticipated for it to go. And this actually gave me the strength of heart to realize that sometimes it doesn't go as the plan, according to plan, and sometimes you don't get the results that you've expected. But the main thing is that they tried their best in order to do something good for their community, for the school, for the students, for the parents even. So it was at this point that I honestly believe that small things matter. But when this club was given to me, I felt this pressure that I have to do something big. But then when I talked to Reina, I realized that like everything looks perfect behind the screen, but then there are some struggles that they are facing and they together they found a way to go through all those problems and then make their local action happen and also effective. Um, After that, we had a couple of weeks off because of our New Year, Iranian New Year, Nowruz. So during that time, we decided to because most of our members were not in UAE, they were not available. We had these meetings online, and we brainstormed different ideas of what we can do when we go back. And because they weren't available in Dubai, we couldn't do outside of like any projects outside of school. So that was a bummer to me because I was like, we have like this many time and we could have used it a lot more efficiently, but we couldn't because they weren't available. But we still brainstormed many ideas and executed those projects after we went back to school. Um, when I was talking to Reina, we talked about many things, and then we kind of talked about gender equality. We talked about many different things. And um you know because I lived in a different situation, in a different place, and at a different with a different lifestyle, Reina kind of thought that my way of thinking is a bit different than hers. So she said that we can have a meeting for our club members to talk about gender equality. I think that is their main focus, their SDG, but it is also an area of interest to us because we've been dealing with it for so long, and I feel like when you talk about it, many of the things will be solved. So the thing is, the main point about this meeting was, I guess, having boys around because um, I feel like right now there's been less attention towards whatever inequality that has been happening to guys and more focus on women. Um, that is not gender equality again to me. So I felt like at that point when they talked about the struggles that they had as a guy, and for example, like how we have like cabins in metros or trains dedicated to women, but we don't have that for men. That was an interesting topic that we talked about, and they were like, what we felt, what each person felt about that. So I felt like having both sides of the story kind of gave us a better picture of what gender equality actually is. Um, After that, we made an Earth Day video message to show people that think Earth's well-being is not connected to us. Since Earth is where we live, it's our house. I feel like when we do not cherish it as much, Earth won't have enough resources, and our well-being, our health will be at danger too. So we try to use this as an opportunity to show them that if we do not take care of Earth enough, Earth won't have this facility to take care of us as the people that we live in this planet. So uh, trying to connect Earth with our well-being and our physical health even was I found it really interesting because there are actually some people who do not understand what is happening to Earth, and um, how we should start doing something for it, because it comes back all to us whatever we do. And after that, we joined Taiwan's pen pal project. I feel like this was the best opportunity for us to share our culture and the important events that happen in our country, putting aside politics and everything. Just bunch of students trying to show how beautiful their country is and how rich they are in history and their events and what is behind each event. There were some beautiful things that they told us, that they had like these myths behind it, and we all found it really fascinating. So I feel like this was a way for us to step out of our boundaries more, because well, before but BWB was only like our school, our home, our school, our home. But then after BWB, it got a bit more global. So I feel like this project would be it was really successful in help in, I guess, helping us to get outside of our comfort zone and talk to other people, and while talking and making friends, being informative. So here are some other screenshots that we had. We talked about our history. They talked about many things like the etiquette of how some certain drinks are drank in Taiwan, like that they have a special way of doing it. And I found it really fascinating that there are um, many things that we had in common with them, but also some things that were completely different. So I felt like this is a very good way for us to communicate and also make friends. We kind of like also did like a language exchange, like they showed us how to say thank you and hello in their language, and we did the same thing. So this was a very nice experience for all of us. And this was the most recent project that we have done, and we have got really great response on this one. Well, biking. I feel like this project was like hitting two birds with one stone, because it also helps um, to reduce the carbon emission, but also helps our health and our well-being, because when you're biking, your mind just calms down, and this wind goes through your hair, and you're just calming down, and this helps you a lot in relaxing. And also it helps your physical health, because you're exercising basically. And then when you see the good view, you just feel good. I felt like for the rest of the week after we went biking, we all were so energetic, and we were so optimistic, and everything was really great going really great for us. And the main point about this project was that not only our members attended, but also people that were outside our club, and we showed them what we do actually, like they were there while we were executing the project. So this kind of made some people more interested in our club. And then after some time, some other people, after a week, some other students told us, "Oh yeah, like we saw you guys like in this project, and we went biking with our family on the weekend." And I felt so happy to, when I heard that. Um, and this is some of the pictures that we took when we were biking. Um, and I felt like the most successful project that we've had was the whole this biking project, because not only we felt good after doing it, but we also showed other um, classmates or schoolmates of what feeling you get when you do it, and they also encouraged their families to do it with them. So I felt like this was a project that went more outside our school, and that is what we have done in the past 3 months. Thank you.